You're in your panties. Get in there.
Oh, shit! Guess what time it is, folks? It's 8 o'clock. And that means Weird War Thursday. Get sounded. Or Weird War Wednesday, Volume 18, Part 2.
Yeah, because we were busy.
Last night was a mess.
Yeah.
It was a mess. So we weren't able to get it going, and we're having issues. So
well, if you caught last week's show, live stream, my friend died, so we had to go to her funeral.
Yeah.
Larry Renwick will be remembered for his wit and laughing eyes, and for being above all a good friend. I'm sure we all feel that he exploded too young, but the Lord moves in mysterious ways. Sometimes he'll come in at an angle. Other times he can hover and swoop. Sometimes he can even come in from beneath, like a worm or mole. The Lord, it's his call how he chooses to maneuver. No! Good God, that's a lie! Oh, no! Look out, he's got a gun! Move aside. That's the mother, Rick! Well, that'll stop him.
Yeah, so technically, we were at a funeral, we got home, and the internet was all stupid and messed up.
Oh my God, yes.
So
you could hardly see you on the internet. It was like all fuzzy and gross.
Yeah, it was a mess. So we couldn't get it going. So see, we're thinking of you guys. We're thinking of our fans.
We don't want to give y'all headaches from being all unfocused and gross.
Uh-oh. If I don't want to give you headaches, so I should do this, right? I should just do this. Just have it on you.
Nah.
Because I give everybody headaches. Yeah, there you go. Now, no one's going to get a headache. All right, you chuckleheads. All right, so tonight, I had to look up. I forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah.
But I know it. I live this stuff all the time, so I know it. So tonight, we're going to talk about
outside in a tank all the time. Like, he goes to the store in a tank. And buys a Coke and then comes home.
Damn right. And I'm always fighting with sexy Nazi she-wolves.
What, the cashier at the 7-Eleven?
Damn right.
Really?
She's a Nazi.
No, she might be a Nazi.
She's a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to talk about theblueprints.com. Excellent website. Tonight's media, we're going to talk about The Devils of War. An excellent, low-budget World War II movie.
I watched part of it. And then I fell asleep. I had to take
She has no taste, man.
I like Black Hercules, though.
Black Hercules is the shit.
It was kind of fun.
Woo! Black Hercules is the bomb. Okay, and then we're going to talk about the different varying scales that are used in wargaming and the pros and cons of that. And that'll be totally me because she's just like, butterflies flying around.
I'll just be in chat and talk around.
But yeah, so we'll talk about that because there's lots of different scales and stuff up there. All right, guys. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the -blueprints.com. And I'm going to throw up the link here so you guys can chisneck it out.
Yep.
All right, let me see.
There he goes. He's back on now.
Did you do it?
Oh, yeah. I did.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So theblueprints.com or the blueprints.com is a website that gives free blueprints and vector drawings of like vehicles and aircraft and trucks and tanks and blah, 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 blah. And it's a great like resource. If you like in your gaming, like in our gaming, we use for our vehicle in my Battleground Weird World War II, we use blueprints of vehicles and their locations. So like when you hit a vehicle, it's on a location chart. But anyway, we use the artwork from this site, and it's really cool, man, because it's got like everything and anything on here. It's got like watches, trucks, cars, tanks, ships, planes, guns, spaceships, and then like sci-fi stuff and like made up things. And it's a really cool resource just to if you're a fan of just schematic / blueprints in general.
Ooh, it's got a nice red car. I want that for my birthday. Ease.
All right, let me learn the lotto first here.
Come on.
But yeah, but like in the wargaming sense, you can use these kind of pictures for your your gaming, whatever it might be, like for locations, or even like if you role play, you could have like if you do like a big ship, like a giant, like a battleship, you get like a battleship, and then like put numbers on it or whatever, and say, okay, this is where you guys are going to be fighting, or this is where the damage is taking place, or whatever you do. But it's a really good resource. I've been on this site like forever, and again, it's free. Now I think you can. I think there's a way to like give money to it, and you can buy like prints of these pictures, and that kind of stuff. So if you really dig it, if you want to support the site, there's ways to do that. So I guess they take euros and dollars, U.S. dollars, not Canadian dollars.
I'm sure.
Sorry, Eric.
No.
Nope, they hate Canada. The Blueprints.com hates Canada.
Then why are we doing it on our channel? Our Canadian
because they take
brothers
U.S.
and
dollars.
sisters
They take
love
U.S.
us.
dollars though.
But that's not fair.
They don't take Australian dollars either. They only take euros and United States dollars.
I'm sure they love Canadians.
And then like Johnny Mnemonic, then take his cryptocurrency stuff either.
Mom says, I just went to see if Pops was watching you guys. He is.
Hi, Pops, what's up?
Yep.
Look at that. This is a horrible haircut
my pops is an Air Force veteran.
Oh, that's right.
So
Pops is around a lot of this stuff that
we discuss.
Nope, they don't take Bitcoin, dude. They don't take any cryptocurrency at all.
Yeah.
But that's all right. We won't. I'm sure you can wing it. I'm sure they'll take any money you throw at them. So they take PayPal and all that crap.
Oh.
But not that like you need to buy anything here. But they have those vector drawings. I don't know if you guys know what those are. Those are like you can spin around and like look at the stuff and like all the different angles. It's pretty cool. But yeah, like if you're like a fan of like a certain car, like you're a big Datsun fan. Because I guarantee it. There is a cadre of people on the planet who are like diehard.
I bet there's
Datsun
a DatsonFan.com.
Probably is.
I bet there is.
Probably is. There's probably like Datsun World Collectors that collects everything Datsun.
Yeah.
But then now you got like the schematics of your favorite Datsun. Let's check out a Datsun. Let's see. Let's do the Datsun 100A E10 two-door saloon.
Woo!
Look at that bad boy. I'll send you guys a link so you can partake in this beautiful schematic.
It's a keeper, y'all. This is a car you want to
This is a
cruise
car
down.
that you want to find,
You want to cruise
rebuild,
this. Yeah.
and cruise with your favorite lady in your
Yeah.
arms. Man, that's a baby making machine right there.
Yeah.
It's a saloon.
That's a birth control car if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, don't get the Datsun.
Really
But anyway, so we'll get back to it. The Blueprints or the/blueprints.com. A great site. Again, I use that personally for a lot of my gaming, and we use the pictures and stuff to use in our vehicle charts and stuff. So it's a good resource. Go check it out. Have a little fun with it. See what you can find. Some bunch of crazy shit. All right, enough of that.
I bet they have like Canadian-made cars on there in the blueprints. Wouldn't that be the shit? Like, wouldn't that be?
Yeah, hey Eric, is there an indigenous car maker in Canada.
Yeah, like only makes them.
Like a Canadian-owned car company. I know the Canadians make like the LAV 25. That's like the armored car that the Marines use.
Really? That's awesome.
That's pretty cool. That's America is buying Canadian product
because they're our friends.
Because they're our pals. Hell yeah, I fucking love Canada. I love the truckers, especially.
Yes.
It's a convoy.
Yeah.
Up in Canada. Hell yeah, you guys go keep trucking, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Shout out to y'all.
Totally.
He said not anymore.
No,
that's sad.
Man, my hair. Maybe. Just do a little spike. There we go. Look at that shit.
Oh, dear God.
All right, guys. So that was the website for tonight. Now we're going to jump in and go hardcore Weird War, guys, with the Devils of War.
They've been kidnapping young Polish women.
Turning German soldiers into demons.
Nazi demon super soldiers.
This is where you come in. My elite fighting force, Beast Squad.
One and only, baby. Go!
Your mission? To infiltrate Nazi-occupied Poland, extract our undercover agent, and come home safely.
Not gonna let those Nazis slaughter any more of my men.
You shall be our most powerful soldier.
Demon be gone!
Go out there and make America proud.
Okay, so Devils of War, 2013, guys. This independent flick was directed and written by Eli Dorsey. Okay, now Eli Dorsey, he's a low budget guy, but I mean, this is his first and only directorial debut. But he's got a pretty prolific career. He's done a bunch of shit. He's been in he was Jacob's Wife. He was visual effects director.
Well, yeah.
We watched that,
and the visual effects were okay in that movie.
That was a good. But there's a movie called Jacob's Wife. It's a horror movie, right?
How do you know, husband, whether you will save your wife?
You make plans for things. Life happens. I want to live a bigger life.
You know, Anne, I am surprised that you wound up marrying Jacob. Whatever happened to the adventurous Anne?
This is so tempting. I just can't do it to Jacob.
That's odd. You've got new teeth coming in.
What?
Anne.
Oh, good, you're home. Get changed. I'd like to go out.
40 years I've known this woman. Every day the same. Now, I don't know who I'm coming home to.
How much of that could I get?
You want the blood?
I feel more alive than I have in years.
Hey, Mrs. Fetter, you all right? Mrs. Fetter?
It wasn't me.
Of course it was you!
Why didn't you tell me when this first happened?
I felt ashamed.
As you should. Husbands, love your wife. He who loves his wife loves himself.
So effed up!
That looks heavy.
I want to make my own decisions from now on.
You ever see something you couldn't explain, Sheriff?
You don't know how to fight for me because you've never done it.
Give me the strength to save her soul!
We need to finish this!
How you gonna write this one up, Deputy?
Domestic dispute. Non-violent.
Yes.
And it was really good, and then it just fucking
It got
got woke.
In
Like,
the last 10
I have
minutes.
never seen anything fall apart so quickly.
It was such an awesome movie.
Jacob's Wife, great. It had Barbara Cranston in it,
Yes.
classic,
Awesome.
Scream Queen.
But then the last 10
It
minutes,
just
whoa, it's
fell
like,
apart. It was.
watch it. and
Watch
see.
it, guys.
Just
It
watch
is-
the last 10 minutes of it.
Oh my god, yeah.
And
No,
you'll be like, no.
don't watch the first hour and 20 minutes, and then just skip
Yeah.
the last 10, and you'll say, hey, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a horrible movie. It just went to
It was so
shit
bad.
so quickly. But look, he did Chinatown. Oh, that's something different. But he did a bunch of stuff. But anyway, so Devils of War is about a group of elite American badasses, right, that are charged to parachute behind enemy lines and find a Nazi, what would you call it, like a laboratory. They're creating nefarious things.
The biggest,
Biggest titty she-wolf you can find.
not that.
Oh, okay.
But the bioweapon. They want a bioweapon.
Yes, they're creating. No, it's
always a weapon
it's
with
a
the
super.
Nazis.
Yeah, well, they're weird. They were doing occult shit, and
Yeah.
their whole Wonder Weapon thing. That the V1 and the V2 and the infrared and they were doing sonic and all sorts of shit. So, but yeah, they were up. The reason I think that's such a trope for Weird War is because the Nazis were looking into divergent, alternative thinking when it came to weaponry.
They just ran with it with these movies. They took a little.
Oh yeah, they just went
little
full.
slice
Well,
of
yeah,
reality.
it's like the paper panzers, if you're a modeler, if you're a Weird War modeler, a lot of these Weird War model kits are just these tanks never existed. They were just hand drawn on a bar napkin. Some Nazi engineer was doing, but it was created. So let's make a model kit out of it or something.
Black Hercules.
Okay, hold on a second.
Please talk about Black Hercules.
He's pretty badass. But okay, so the mission of this American crew is to come in and destroy the Nazi, but the Nazis are using occult stuff and then melding it into science. So it's super science occult to make the super soldier, right? So in the crew, you've got the leader guy. Okay, let me get their names. I want to do this movie justice because, guys, this movie is a turd. Okay, it's low budget.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's really simple, but it has heart, and it's not meant to be serious. This movie is how I try to recreate every game of Weird World War II that we play on the battlefield. This movie is a reincarnation of the games that I play on the battlefield.
Lots
the
of
cheese,
yeah.
over the top, just silliness, and they got it perfectly right. Okay,
And they're so serious. They're seriously making this movie.
Well, no, it's not a serious movie. It makes fun of itself.
Exactly.
But it's done in it's not a serious movie meant to be taken serious, but it's a good movie. It's a fun movie.
Yes.
It's a popcorn movie.
I love it.
It's good. It's great.
I love
Okay,
the part
so
that I saw.
do what?
I love the part that I saw.
Yeah, she's hard to. But anyway, so you've got the hard, the badass, Sarge. I think they call him the pastor. He's pastor, and he used to be a preacher or pastor or whatever. But he
Exorcist.
Should we talk in depth detail?
That's at the beginning of the movie.
No, it's in the end. You wouldn't even fucking watch that.
Oh, did I watch the end only?
I think you just watched the end.
Sorry, guys.
But anyway, so there's this guy who's named the pastor, and he's just this badass. But he's knowledgeable in religion and religion mythology and history and whatnot. So he's got some one up on the Nazis on the occult side, right? And then you got this other guy. I think he was Roadblock. I think or
Road Rash.
I think it was Roadblock, where he's this tough guy, whatever. And then they have this guy, the sniper. He's just a badass sniper. And then you had Black motherfucking Hercules, man.
He's my favorite.
Black guy. He's coming from the PTO. He's coming in to fight in Europe and doing this mission. And this is the kicker, guys. This is the piece de resistance. Is that Black Hercules is actually black.
Yes.
Okay? Which is not a big deal.
Which is awesome.
Which is not a big deal.
Because I would have been disappointed.
Now there weren't black paratroopers, I don't believe. But it gets better.
We don't care.
The commando team are being dropped behind enemy lines, dressed as German Fallschirmjägers.
Yep.
So Black Hercules in the full-blown Fallschirmjäger kit with an FG-42.
And we're not mad at it.
And it is it works.
It works.
It works. Black Hercules in a Fallschirmjäger uniform behind enemy lines, dressed like a German, wearing a bonsai trophy.
Amazing.
With a fucking katana, a war trophy from the Pacific. Katana. He's like a master katana guy.
He's like
the ultimate fucking character, man.
My
I gotta make him a miniature. We gotta make that.
We do.
But anyway, Black Hercules, epic, kicking ass, kicking Nazi ass.
My ally team on Dust, actually.
Ooh, yeah. That'd be good.
Make me a Black Hercules.
We'll do. But no, give it. You guys can see if you guys check out the trailer. You guys can check out. Great film. Again, it's funny because low budget war movies now are like a double-edged sword. Okay?
Rodeo.
And let me tell you why. Is that most of the low budget movies nowadays, they'll hire these reenactment groups, right? So uniforms are perfect, weapons are perfect. If they have vehicles, they're probably perfect or really good mock-ups, right? And then you have just like a shit story in acting.
Yeah, they look like they're going to shoot themselves at any moment.
Yeah, like
they're going to shoot themselves in the.
Because sometimes the reenactors are a little chubby.
Oh my god, I love that! They had running scenes, and they were like, "Ooh," and they were running.
But I mean, it's fun. But in this movie, because it's not meant to be like, I say Saints and Sinners.
Yeah.
That's a good movie, but it's a low budget. But anyway, I can't think of any low budget World War II movies right now. But
that's
it's
all
good.
of them. All of them are low budget that we feature on here.
Well, I mean,
kind of.
Weird World War II is a misunderstood genre,
and they don't have much.
And it
money.
doesn't get the love it should get.
Exactly, and we showcase the low budget World War II.
And then
movies.
the money they do put into like big ones, they fucking suck. Like Overlord sucked.
Well, Saving Private Ryan.
Well, that's not a weird World War II movie. I'm talking about weird World War II. Overlord.
Oh, okay.
Like J.J. Abrams' Turd Fest or whatever.
Some turds are kind of nice,
It was shit. Anyway.
But shit is shit.
There's a lot of money to make a turd, but shit. What's new with Hollywood, right? Mm-hmm. But it's a good flick. Again, it's your classic. Commandos go behind enemy lines to study a nefarious, evil Nazi plan to create super soldiers from the occult way.
Yeah.
But it does have big titty Nazi sequels, which I'm all about.
You don't watch anything without titties in it. It has to have one titty at least.
Why would I watch something that didn't have titties in it?
It has to have a singular titty in it before you watch it.
Titties are so beautiful. I love them.
Mom, sorry. She might still be watching. I know Pops is laughing right now.
Nah, that's right. Pops knows what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
No, Pops don't.
Secretly knows what I'm talking about. No, but boobs and sexy Nazi naked chicks and sexy undercover OSS agents with big boobs too. People getting blown up. Evil Nazi
keep going.
Super soldiers with giant axes that can be killed.
Now that's kind of cool. I'm into that.
Hell yeah. You got Black Hercules, black guy dressed up like a Fallschirmjäger with a samurai sword and a fucking bonsai bandana. I mean, shit, this movie is the best.
Clean off with that.
Dude, he's like
really
people in half. That's awesome, dude.
And then there's chubby allies, that's running through the woods.
Germans.
Or the German. See, that's very weird.
They're pretty chubby.
Because Germans were.
It's like, why would there be a chubby Fallschirmjäger? How is that even possible? How can a paratrooper be chubby at all?
Boy, they were busting their seams too.
Dude, I'd be like, if I jumped out of an airplane, I better land in some
You got a parachute.
Well, even then, I mean, you're like, with my knees?
Just land on a German.
Hell yeah! Just run on a German. That's right. Aim for him.
First kill.
That's it. That's
Done.
it. But no, definitely. I put a link. Originally I put a link to where you guys can watch this movie. Let me find my original.
I'm not entertaining everybody. Don't even ask.
I mean, you just go like this. Go.
Whatever.
Hello. Sing "Happy Birthday"
No.
to John F. Kennedy.
No.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. Mr. President, for all the things you've done, the battles that you've won, the way you deal with U.S. Steel and our problems by the ton. We thank you so much. Everybody, happy birthday!
Link for you guys on the chat for you guys to check out the movie. There's a couple pop-ups you got to filter through, but whatever. But if you dig the movie, definitely support the makers and buy it or give them a hands up or heads up or whatever.
Yeah, because guess what? You got actually.
I did.
A response. From
Eli wrote me. I did this was back in like 2013. I wrote like a review on the movie, how much I liked it and how much it's not meant to be taken serious. It's it's a fun movie. It's a funny movie. It's fun, and they got it down. They got the flavor down, and I gave him thumbs up. And then he wrote back, and I was like, dude. And he's like, thanks for the heads up. Most people panned it and hated it and crucified it, but you got the gist of what we were trying to do, the feel what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
So
sometimes
that was cool.
Movies are misunderstood by the fan, by people,
the critics.
By the critics. Critics, of course, will always.
Critics suck unless they're me.
Well,
critiquing the movie that I want to see.
That's why when someone says, "Oh, that movie sucks," I usually watch it for myself.
Yeah.
Because my taste in movies might be different than your taste.
Oh, they're definitely different.
Yeah, they are.
Like, guys, she didn't like I Come in Peace,
yeah.
AKA Dark Angel, with Dolph Lundgren and Brian Benben.
Houston, Texas. It's Christmas. Someone special's coming to town. And it's not Santa Claus.
I'm coming, Beast.
Jack Kane, a cop who does things his own way.
What are you doing? Shortcut.
He's sensitive, understanding, and kind to strangers.
Merry Christmas.
But all that's about to end.
I'm coming, Beast.
3 well-armed men have their throats cut before they can even draw their weapons. Who could possibly move that fast?
Aliens.
Hey, what?
Are you crazy? It's true. You need a psychiatrist, Jack.
Your psycho stole a lot of heroin to kill people with.
What are you gonna do? Tell them we're fighting drug dealers from outer space? Huh? Look out! Human body carries a small electrical charge, right? You tune the disc to the charge and then...
What the hell is going on here? As far as you're concerned, this case is closed.
It's not our problem anymore.
I've had a bad day.
Dolph Lundgren.
And you go in pieces.
Dark Angel.
I didn't like that Dolph Lundgren sounded American.
He's a detective in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, but he's
acting.
Well,
he doesn't act like he's Norwegian in any of his movies.
Yeah, but
or is he Norwegian or is he Swedish?
I thought he was.
I think
Russian.
he's Norwegian.
I don't know.
No, he's not Russian.
I'm thinking of
I think he's Norwegian.
Or not Rambo, but when he fought boxing.
No, he's Dutch. He's from like the Netherlands.
But in the movie,
Van Damme. I think in Van Damme from Denmark or the Netherlands.
Okay, guys. So this is when the video went out and YouTube screwed us again. I don't know what's going on. I think we're gonna try a new platform next week. So because this happens way too often, and for some reason YouTube keeps dropping us. So we're gonna find a new locale to do our Weird War Wednesdays, and then we will let you know, and hopefully it'll be a hell of a lot better. Maybe you guys can partake in a different way, like a video chat or whatever too. So we'll keep you posted. All right, guys, go check out the website we talked about, blueprints.com. Definitely check out Devils of War, and we'll catch you guys later. And whatever you do, keep it weird. Later.